have never carried so much cash in my life. Okay, here's a very interesting article that I read. Apple might launch an iPhone flip in 2024. Also, rumors are that Apple might surprise us altogether and flip the script, get it, to launch a folding iPad. So every company now wants to launch a folding phone. So be prepared to see a lot of folding and flipping phones in 2024. But before that, we have to find out which is the best folding phone of 2023. So that is the Samsung store. Let's get a Z Fold 5 for ourselves. Let's go! And now from the Samsung store to the OnePlus store, and OnePlus Open was the most hyped folding phone of 2023. Let's go! So we have spent about 3 lakh rupees. It feels sad, but I'm excited to find out what's the best. Now we are here in the future and we have already used these phones for quite some time now. Sayan has been using the OnePlus Open for a month now. I've been daily driving the Z Fold 5 for about 2 months now. I have the right answer for the question, but for that, we'll have to go back to week 1. Okay, first of all, whoever thought of the name OnePlus Open, genius. Give the person a raise. Now there's a really interesting story between these two folding phones. Like the moment you pick up these phones, in the first week, you will highly appreciate OnePlus Open. Like just look at the outer display. The OnePlus Open feels like a more regular phone. Even if you open keyboard side by side on both the phones, typing on the OnePlus Open feels like a regular phone rather than folding phone. Whereas on the Z Fold 5, the keyboard is crammed up. You have to get used to typing on it. It feels narrow. Now they have widened the cover screen from Z Fold 3, but it is still not like a normal smartphone. And this same normal smartphone feel continues with the weight of the foldables. Like see here, the OnePlus Open weighs in like about 244 grams, which is closer to a normal flagship like iPhone 15 Pro Max. Also, technically, the OnePlus Open is slimmer than the Z Fold 5, but look at this huge camera bump. Like you can hold this phone with the camera bump. And whenever you lay out the OnePlus Open flat on the desk, this huge camera bump makes this awkward wobble. Like look at the Z Fold 5. Now, look at the OnePlus Open. Like, can you notice the crease on OnePlus? And OnePlus also did a very smart job. They have an anti-reflective display, so even if the crease is visible at extreme angles, the display doesn't shine due to light. Whereas in the Z Fold 5, the display is reflective, which makes the crease even more visible. Also, one thing to mention is, if you buy Z Fold 5 offline, they'll mostly give you some offers and hand over the case and S Pen for a very small fee, but still charger, you have to buy separately. OnePlus, on the other hand, even packs in the charger and case with the box, so you don't have to buy anything else separately. So that makes you think, is the OnePlus Open the best folding phone to buy in 2023? Right? Yeah. Well, hold on. This is week 4 and the whole charm and gloriousness of OnePlus Open starts fading away when you start using the phone. On paper, OnePlus still has made the best folding phone. But when you start using the phone, the initial impression starts wearing out. First of all, the OnePlus Fold does not open completely flat. Like, it's not straight. I started noticing this after 2 weeks. Like, it's a small nitpick, you won't notice it, but what you will definitely notice is the hinge on the Fold 5 still feels tight. Like there's rigidity when you open it. It still stays open at any particular angle. And this is beyond durability. Like when you start taking photos on the OnePlus Open, something feels wrong. Like you do get better camera specs on OnePlus. You get a 48 megapixel main camera, 48 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, 64 megapixel 3x telephoto camera. Like huge numbers, and it might seem better than the Z Fold 5. Like it has a 50 megapixel main camera, 12 megapixel ultra wide and a 10 megapixel 3x telephoto camera. And in certain occasions, OnePlus does a good job. If you take low light photos, there is less noise in darker areas on the OnePlus Open, and that 5 years of making a folding phone comes into play with the Z Fold 5. Like you pick up both the phones, snap a photo, 90% of the time the Fold 5 will have the better image. And that difference is even massive in videos. Like this video, the light control skin tone is really good on Z Fold 5. And this is where I would say specs don't matter that much. Like having the best camera, the biggest camera sensor, but not good software performance will lead to an average photo. And again, making a folding phone is easy now. Every company has been doing that. What differs is the experience. Like for instance, both foldables have Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, the best flagship chip in 2023. But if you run any random benchmark, the Z Fold 5 scores higher. Reason being, OnePlus Open doesn't have a vapor cooling chamber. And again, in real life, it won't bother you much since both the phones are fast. But where Samsung really takes the cake is the software. Like the biggest example. See, if I move WhatsApp here on the cover screen on both the folding phones, and now I open the inner screen, see Samsung doesn't show WhatsApp on the home screen. OnePlus does. And most of the folding phones treat the outer display and inner display as one. With the Z Fold 5, the outer screen for me is day-to-day work stuff, texting apps, calls, etc. And when I open the inner screen, it's more entertainment or gaming for me. This makes me feel like these two things are a separate phone. And this software thing applies to the display as well. Like technically, OnePlus can go 2800 nits while Z Fold 5 can go 1750 nits. But if you open any HDR video on YouTube, look at it, the Z Fold 5 is brighter. Now this doesn't happen when you watch non-HDR content and it could be easily passed off, but since we are doing a comparison, you can see the difference side by side. And sometimes you just want to keep the fold on your desk, raise the display slightly and watch a video. You can do that on the Z Fold 5. But if I do it on the OnePlus Fold, like see, even if I raise the display like this, it starts showing content on the inside. Like, how will I watch this now? This way? And the most underrated feature of the Z Fold 5 is DeX mode. Like you just have to hook up this phone to this monitor and there you have a computer. And now since the display of the Z Fold 5 is so big, you can use it as a giant trackpad, or you can just open Google Docs here and use the Z Fold 5 as a keyboard. Like it's way easier to type on Google Docs this way rather than on the phone. And to add to it, you get S Pen support on the Z Fold 5. So basically you can use this to sketch or just take quick notes while watching a video. And funny thing is, the OnePlus Open does support stylus, but it's nowhere advertised on the official website. So this OnePlus Open is basically Oppo Fold from China, and that Oppo Fold supports Oppo Pen. And then there are small things which you figure out down the line while using both the folding phone. Like the OnePlus Open doesn't have wireless charging or reverse wireless charging, which for a 1.5 lakh phone is kind of a bummer. The Z Fold 5 has that. The OnePlus Open comes with IPX4, which ensures that it is splash proof, but the Z Fold 5 has IPX8, so you can properly dip it in water. Dude, it's so cold in winters. Damn winters. Now you might not take your phone in water, but IP water resistance gives that confidence that the phone is built tough. So these small experiences, practical things makes you feel that making a folding phone in 2023 or 2024 is not difficult. Like every manufacturer can put together two displays. Like this OnePlus Open definitely has the best hardware in folding phones, best camera, best processor, best display, but somehow they don't talk to each other well. And that is pretty good on the Z Fold 5. That 5 years of making folding phone experience shows. And if I had to put my money into buying a folding phone, although I really appreciate the OnePlus effort, this is the closest to Samsung Fold, but I would at the end of the day still buy a Samsung Z Fold 5. The OnePlus Open costs about 1.5 lakh, the Z Fold 5 costs about 1.54 lakh. You do get more storage and RAM on OnePlus Open, but the pricing is way too close to Z Fold 5 to recommend it. For the year, it's Z Fold 5. On that note, this is Pradeep signing off. This video was fun. We are trying different video telling ideas, so let us know how it was. A like would make our day, and with this folding phone, 3 lakhs.